Hey everyone, can you believe it? I'm making a vlog. I haven't had much time recently because of my work schedule, but I really wanted to talk to you guys today. And I'm here just doing laundry, doing all my bedding and linens and all my household chores and things like that. And I wanted to update you because I've gotten quite a few questions about where I've been and also wanting updates about my skin. So here I am, and I feel kind of nervous today because I'm going to talk about my acne, now lack thereof of acne, but I wanted to share some things with you guys that I have never shared with really anyone. So why not share it with the internet? Because for some reason I'm more comfortable doing that than sometimes sharing things with people in real life. I know, weird. So I've gotten a lot of questions about how my skin's doing because I've posted some pictures on Instagram of my face without any makeup on. And to be perfectly honest, I do have a little bit of makeup. I'm trying to get the light better. I have on some, you know what, let's just open those blinds up so we can really see. And then my neighbors can look in and go, oh, that girl's talking to herself. I have on tinted moisturizer today from Laura Mercier in the color Nude. And I've got on some cream blush from Maybelline, those little Dream Bouncy blushes in like a peach color. And then I've got NYX chapsticky stuff in the color Brownie. So I just want to be honest that I do have a little tiny bit of makeup on today. But honestly, my skin is looking so good. For the first time in my life, I feel very comfortable not wearing makeup. And if you want to see what I look like absolutely barefaced, you can go to my Instagram. I posted a picture a few days ago with absolutely no makeup on and no filter. And I think it's important to see women without makeup on. It's not about being plain or not looking pretty enough. I really honestly think we are all beautiful as we are, and makeup is an accessory, and it's something that's supposed to be fun. And I haven't always viewed it that way. For me, going out of the house without any concealer or foundation to cover up my acne was a non-negotiable. I never would have done that. That was just something I would never have considered doing. And now that my skin is cleared up tremendously, I'm comfortable for the first time. And what can I say? That's the truth about it. So as many of you know, I have had a struggle with cystic acne pretty much all through my 20s and up until now. And I'll just tell you, I am 37 years old, and for the first time in my life, I don't have acne since I was about 20. So it's been about 15, 16 years. Of course. Oh, thank God. I thought it was the gardener showing up. Nope. So for the first time in my life, I would consider acne free. I'm going to open this window even further because I want you guys to be able to see my skin. I feel so nervous because I'm going to show you some pictures from a time when I was struggling a lot with my acne. And I would say I had medium, my heart is like beating out of my chest. I had medium acne. It wasn't severe. It wasn't all over. It was always right in this area. And I was what I call a picker. I would sit in the mirror, a magnifying mirror even better, and pick at my skin for very long periods of time. Then I would end up being so upset because I would have really done a ton of damage to my skin. And I would be embarrassed to go to work the next day because I would have to pile on a ton of makeup, and I was doing enough damage to my skin that I wasn't even able to cover the makeup. So on top of having acne, I also had this, I would call it a compulsive feeling, a compulsive need to pick at my skin. I don't know if I was trying to punish myself or if I was just so at the end of my rope that my skin didn't look good that I ended up just I don't want to compare it to like self-inflicted. Well, you know what it is? It's like I was inflicting this type of abuse on my skin. So you can look up online. That's what I ended up having to do because I found that I was so compelled to pick at my skin. I actually Googled it and realized that it's an actual disorder, and a lot of people struggle with it. So that really helped me, knowing that other people deal with this issue too. I am sure somebody out there is dealing with this. So at one point I had picked my skin so badly that my best friend, let's put it this way, I picked my skin so badly I could not cover my skin up with makeup. It was like open wounds I had created on my face. So I actually had to see my best friend that day, and really nobody ever saw me without foundation on. So this was about, I'm going to say about 10 years ago, and she saw me and she almost like started crying because I showed up at her house with no makeup on. And I knew we weren't going to go anywhere that day, so I was okay with her seeing what I had done to myself. And she said, she was concerned about me and just said, you have to stop doing this to your face. And she actually made me take pictures of what I had done to my skin to help me to remember. So I could look at them and say, okay, every time I go to pick my face, it's not helping me. I am engaging in a behavior that is not healthy for me, and it's not healthy. It's not healthy behavior. So this is the picture she took that day. Nobody's ever seen this picture besides my best friend and my husband. So that's me. You can see. I hope that's in the picture. That is the side of my face. And then this was the other side. That was the worst side. And then this is the other side. So you can see that I had really done some damage to myself physically. So that's the place I have come from. I struggled for many years like that. That's the only evidence I have of my skin at that point in my life. And I have had to make an extreme effort to quit picking at my acne. The thing with picking is that the more you pick at your skin, the worse your acne gets. You're spreading infection, bacteria, you're causing scarring. I honestly don't know how my face is not scarred from doing that to myself for so many years. It's only been recently that I decided to go to a doctor and talk to them about my acne. My picking was under control. I've had it under control for quite a few years now. And sometimes I'll get a little, little whitehead or something like that. But I have decided that I am just not allowed to go sit in the sink in my bathroom and stare at my face in a mirror or a magnifying mirror, and I call it roaring at my skin, like just roaring at it. So that's a thing of the past for me. It's like quitting smoking or overcoming any type of unhealthy behavior, whether or not it's an eating disorder or compulsive exercising, smoking, drugs, drinking, cutting, anything that is harmful to you. It's a struggle to overcome. And for me, it manifested itself as picking my skin. So recently I went to a doctor probably about 3 months ago, and I was still struggling with cystic acne, although I wasn't picking at it quite as aggressively. And my doctor decided to put me on something called, I'm going to have to look at the bottle, Spironolactone. Spironolactone. I don't want to show the bottle because it's got my address and my phone number on it. I guess if I just show this part. Can kind of see it. The generic form of it is called Aldactone. I'm on 100 milligrams a day. It's a blood pressure medication. I don't have high blood pressure, but it is a medication used for that happens to lower the amount of testosterone that's produced in your body. Now, for me, I had too much testosterone, which was causing the acne. I have been on it for 3 months religiously. I take 1 pill every night. This is a prescription. I did have side effects of feeling tired, so that's why I take it at night as part of like my skincare regime. And I will say that it has been, for me, a miracle drug. There's somebody walking by probably looking in thinking I'm a Looney Tune for talking to myself, but oh well. As you can see, my skin has cleared up tremendously, and I don't know why I didn't go on it sooner, honestly.